Welcome back, my name's Stephen. Thank you for joining me today on my photography journey. This week I want to talk about something that I've used in almost every video that I've made, something that I use quite a lot when I'm taking pictures, but that you guys don't really ever see, and it's this. This is a color checker chart. So on one side, it's got these colors, don't know which way up it goes, doesn't really make too much difference. On the other side, it's more of a grey card. So you've got a large grey area and then different shades across the bottom. So what is it? Well, mine is from a company called DataColor, and it's called the SpyderCheckr24. I got it on sale on Amazon, I believe. So it was a relatively good deal for me to buy it. They're not the cheapest things, but it's been really useful in getting the colours more or less right in my videos and in my photographs as well. So what I'll do today is walk through why I've got it, how I used it, and then also set up a colour profile for one of my cameras so that you can see how I do that as well using Lightroom and make sure that everything works as it's expected to. So on these, you've got all the different colours. So we have got your blue, green, red, which is most people call it red, green, blue, but for some reason I've gone from the other side. And then you've got yellow, magenta, and cyan. So these are kind of the 6 main colours that you would use in your photography. You've got your black, white, the grey scales between them, plus a few other colours that will help you to get kind of help your camera to see what red really is, to see what yellow really is, and the other shades that go in there as well. And how we can do this is at the start of a video, I will hold this up like this, make sure it's in the frame with me there as well. And then using that, I can then adjust the colors in DaVinci Resolve to make everything look natural. After I've done that, I can then play around with it as much as I like to try and have a particular style to it, particular look to it, but I know that I've got a good starting point and everything from that point on will look correct. This is also true for photography. And one thing that you can do is take a picture with your camera as kind of a setup shot in order to adjust the camera's perception of color to make everything appear as normal as possible. So that if you switch between cameras, you don't need to go into lots of detail correcting things. If you switch your lighting around, if you repeat the same shots over and over again, you don't have to rebalance your camera or anything like that. You've got a kind of auto setup that you can do to make sure that everything is looking as it should be. What we want to do is have a look on the DataColor website. So we'll do that now. And it is datacolor.com. So what we want to do is download the software from the website, look at this calibration, see how that works, and then I'll talk you through how to do it. So datacolor.com, and on here what we've got is the Spyder. So we'll go into this section, we can scroll down and see the different products that they offer. They do things for calibrating monitors, for calibrating colors, for prints, for printing onto fabric and things like that. But what we are after is in their products, look at their photo products, we have the SpyderCheckr24, and that's the one that I've got. That's the one that I've got here. So let's learn more about this one. There's different pictures of it, so you can see it in all its glory. And it also shows you a preview of using it to calibrate your camera. So what we want to do is exactly that. We want to calibrate our camera. So now we can go to our software page, software download, and what we're looking for is the software for the Checkr24. So this looks promising, SpyderCheckr software for SpyderCheckr24. And we want the Mac one. I'm on Mac, there's a Windows option as well. Here we go, download here, and that's downloading. That's nice and straightforward, isn't it? Installation was successful, that's good. So we can get rid of that now. And here we go, this is our software. So let's have a look and see what we need to do. So let's open the SpyderCheckr software. Please enter your serial number or license, which is on the folder that comes with the card. So I'm just going to do that now. And next, activate using the internet. I mean, it's 2023, so what other way is there? And put my details in here. There we go. Everything is now installed and ready to use. So how do we actually do it? We need to take a picture of our color. So let's do that. Let's prop this up somewhere. Let's put it back against my lens there, I think. So it's relatively well lit. It's taking up most of the frame. Exposure is all right there. So let's focus. And there's our picture taken. So we now have our picture on here. So what I'll do is put that into my computer so that we can open it up in Lightroom and then we can go from there. So bear with me for one moment. So now I've got my SD card from my camera that can go into my card reader. Obviously I've got a Mac, so I've got dongles and everything like that. So let's open Lightroom Classic and then import our pictures. So some pictures from my holiday recently, but then we've also got our one of this color checker. So let me just import these now. Don't want to apply anything to them as we do it. And we'll just import, save those to disk. And then we'll scroll down and find the one of our color checker. So here we go. So D to go into the develop module. So before we do some editing in the SpyderCheckr software, what we need to do is just crop this to make sure that we have got basically just the color checker itself. We don't want all this extra detail back, including my messy desk. That looks much better. So now if we go to Photo, Edit in, Spider Checking Editor, we can edit a copy with the Lightroom adjustments, which we want because then it'll be the full size. It's loading up and there we go. So we need to make sure that these are roughly in the middle, which is about as good as we can get there, I think. And then we want to save it to Lightroom. So we'll save that calibration, call it a preset, Steve's desk color check. And we can OK that. Your calibration has been saved. After you quit SpyderCheckr, you must relaunch Lightroom to use your new calibration. So now that we're relaunching Lightroom Classic, we'll be able to see our new profile in there. And there we go. So we can see our new preset is in here, Steve's desk color checker. So we can apply that to a particular image. So if we go back to our grid and go to our picture of a lens, say, we'll come in here. We can apply that color checker preset, and that's how it looks like with that, and that's how it looks like without it. So there's a subtle change in color. It's not anything massive, but it's just adjusting those colors slightly for how they look actually in this room, in this position, with that lighting. That's how those colors actually look, and that's how we can use it in photos to get our colors looking correct. So it means that the camera knows what red looks like. I know what red looks like, and now Lightroom knows what red looks like. So that's the very basics of using this. So what we'll do is we'll go into a bit more detail with this over the coming weeks. This was just a quick introduction for it. I'll go through how to use it in DaVinci Resolve as well. But let me know if you've got any questions that you want to cover in an upcoming video about this color grade card, and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again next time on my photography journey. Have a great week. Bye.